Hey everybody, so another video for you. This one is my work find. So last week, not Friday just gone, the Friday before, I actually found at work two big or three, four big massive cases full of 12-inch vinyl and two full of 7-inch at work. And the cases wasn't in much condition, but the vinyl inside they're all near enough like mint condition. So I bought the lot home and I scoured for them, and over 30 something or 20 or 30 something 7-inch vinyl, as I'll show you here, I've taken out and they're going in my collection. And then there is over 20 something 12-inch which have gone in my collection. The rest of them I've gave to my brother. It's just stuff like OMD, Culture Club, basically like 70s, 80s. There's a bit of Motown and various stuff like that in there, which are like, and stuff like, say, Rick Astley, various stuff which I've gifted to my brother because I don't mind some of it, but it's not something I'd actually have in my collection. Some of it that I keep in my collection, but I've kept quite a few, and these ones are actually going in my collection. So I'm going to start off with the 7-inch. I can't wait to show you. Some of these are right gems. Shocked that somebody would actually throw a vinyl away, but there was 3 7-inch vinyl in there that went straight in the bin, and quite a few people asked me, why did you throw it in the bin? Because it was Gary Glitter, and we all know this backstory about Gary Glitter, so they went straight in the bin because that's where they belong. But I've got quite a lot, so I'm going to start off with the 7-inch. This first one is Throw My Baby Out with the Bathwater, and this one is Tempo Tudor. I believe they're like a post-punk or something like that, and if I'm right, the singer, I believe the singer, because he was in the TV program The Crystal Maze, I believe he was the second host of it, which is awesome. So quote me if I'm wrong, but I do believe he was in The Crystal Maze. I do have the studio album that these are off the singles, so I thought I'm adding them to my collection because they're awesome. But Swords of the Thousand Men is my favourite Tempo Tudor song. Then we have Let the Four Winds Blow, another one of Tempo Tudor. Then we have Wunderbar, which is another Tempo Tudor. So there was 3 Tempo Tudor in there, which I've added to my collection. Then we have Meatloaf with John Parr, Rock and Roll Mercenaries. Awesome. So great, I've got that one in my collection. Then we have Born in the USA featuring I'm on Fire, or Born in the USA 7-inch version, which is the mighty Bruce Springsteen. I do enjoy his stuff, so happy to get one of them in my collection. As I said to quite a few people, my music taste is all over the shop. Yes, I'm an immensely huge power metal fan. Got a Powerwall shirt on and Symphonic Metal Epica and another power metal Sabaton, but my music taste is all over the shop because I like a bit of everything, and most genres. I'm just not overly keen on drum and bass or something like that, but I've got quite a bit in my collection. The majority of it is rock and metal, but I do like other stuff. Then we have Countdown New Old Man. She's the mighty Rush, US prog metal, or prog rock, should I say. Get it right, John. Prog rock. Absolutely awesome band. Gutted I never got to see them, but can't believe that one's thrown in skips. So I can't believe some of these have actually been thrown away, which was awesome. Close My Eyes Forever. This is the remix, and the second track is Under the Gun. This one's Lita Ford, the duet with Ozzy Osbourne. Can't believe this one. I'm happy to get that one in my collection. Loved the song, but this is the remix version. So I wonder if you can get on 7 or 12-inch the standard version instead of the remix, but that's cool. Then we have Empty Rooms, which is the one and only Gary Moore, which is awesome. And second track is Out of My System. I've not actually listened to this one song. The only song I really know of Gary Moore, there's one or two, but the one that comes to my mind is Over the Hills and Far Away, which Nightwish done a cover, and I really enjoyed. So I do need to dip into him more, so that's cool to get Gary Moore, and so I can listen to more of him. Then we have Bryan Adams, Heaven, with the side 2 is Diana, which is previously unreleased. This one's off the Reckless album, which I do love. Bryan Adams, I think he's awesome. I do have the most of his back catalogue on vinyl. Then we have Waiting for a Girl Like You, Feels Like the First Time, Cold as Ice, and that is Foreigner. I know Cold as Ice, and I know about 7 tracks of this band, and I need to actually fully dip more into them, so I thought I'm adding that one to my collection. And I've got like, I think it's the best of like 2 studio albums, so I need to do a bit more research on them. Then we have Gloria, which is U2, Irish rock band, absolutely awesome. I've got the majority of their back catalogue bar from the last couple of studio albums, because I just haven't got around to getting them and giving them a listen, but that was cool. Then we have Toto Africa. This is actually the only song I know of Toto, and I do enjoy it. I've just never got around to dipping into the band. I've got like a best of which I need to listen to, and I haven't got around to listening to it yet because I've got so much unplayed in a poll, so I'm going to get around to that and give that one a listen. So it's awesome. And side 2, We Made It. Both titles taken from the LP cassette Toto IV. Awesome. Now this one is probably a rare gem, which I thought I've hit jackpot with some of these vinyl. This one is Run to the Hills, Iron Maiden. I can't believe this one was actually thrown in the skip. Actually don't know which is on side 2. So you get Total Eclipse, that's awesome. And then side 1 is obviously Run to the Hills. So I'm very happy that I've actually added that to my collection. I don't have that. I've actually checked these, and they are in great condition for like 7-inch and 12-inch. There is a couple of these which I'll be in my collection. There's a couple of them I already have. So there was a couple of Meatloaf, Maiden and stuff that I've already got in my collection that I've got a lot of car boots, but these ones are a better condition. So my ones that are like, you know, of car boots, my not so good condition, and ones I've just gifted to friends. So I've added these ones to my collection. Then we have Tom Sawyer, Rush. Side 2 is A Passage to Bangkok, but Tom Sawyer is absolutely a fantastic song. So still can't believe I've got that one in my collection. Then we have Kayleigh by the British or UK prog rock band Marillion. And side 2 is Lady Nina. That is awesome. So happy to get that one in my collection. Then we have Gary Moore and Phil Lynott, Out in the Field. This song is a masterpiece, so happy to get the 7-inch. And track 2 is Military Man, which is awesome. So that was a rare find. Then we have Pride in the Name of Love, U2, and track 2 is, I believe it's Boomerang 2, but I do love that song. I've not listened to the second track. I don't think I have, but that was awesome. Then we have one of my favourite Queen songs, and that one is Breakthrough, with the side 2 is the track Stealing. Actually can't believe this one was in there, which was awesome. So as you can see, I've got actually vinyl cubes for my 12-inch. I do not have at the moment 7-inch vinyl cubes, so this put somewhere else, which for the equivalent of buying a 7-inch vinyl cube, it's the same price of buying a 12-inch. That's the reason why I haven't got no 7-inch vinyl cubes. This next one, it's the only song I've heard of this artist. I've only heard one song and I've heard it a lot and loved it. I just need to actually listen to more of his stuff. But this one's Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, featured in the motion picture Risky Business, and this one's Old Time Rock and Roll, which is awesome. Track 2's Roll Me Away, but taken from the album The Distance, so I'm gonna have to get a copy of that album. So once I've done this video, I'll be actually on eBay looking for a copy of that, so I can actually fully dip into him and see what I think. This one's nothing rock and metal. This one's synth pop. That's what some people say is like German synth pop. This one is Kraftwerk with The Model. My all-time favourite band, Rammstein, do a cover of this, and it's called Das Model. And I know there's a German version of Das Model, but they do a brilliant cover with this. Original version's awesome. And then Computer Love. I do have the album, which is this one is Off, which is awesome. Man Machine, such a great album. But yeah, I do like, as I said, my music taste is all over the shop. This one is White Wedding Parts 1 and 2, Shotgun Remix. Side 2 is Mega Idol Mix, Flesh Fantasy, Hot in the City. This one's Billy Idol. awesome. Never seen him live. I wouldn't mind catching him live at some point. Then we have Modern Girl, and side 2 is Take a Number, and this one is Meatloaf. I was happy to find quite a few Meatloaf in the vinyl, which some of them I don't have, so I'm happy to make my collection grow even more. Then we have Billy Idol's Rebel Yell, which is awesome. Actually love this song, and track 2 is Crank Call. Don't believe I've heard that one, so I'll be giving that one a listen. This is another band that I've only heard one song. That's it of this band. I need to actually get their stuff and give them a listen, because you never know, I may enjoy the back catalogue, or if they've got one, or I may enjoy the albums or something like that. But this one's the theme from Rocky 3, and that's Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. Awesome song. Then we have Punch and Judy, and this one is same again from the UK prog rock Marillion, and B-side is Market Square Heroes and 3 Hats Down from the Candy. I think that's it. Can't really see my eyes, so it's terrible. But yeah, Marillion, a band that I was wanting to fully dip into them and crack them open and listen to stuff, because Misplaced Child I've got on CD, and that was like a couple of quid, because one of my friends I know, Steve Williams from PowerQuest, is a massive Marillion fan, so I thought I need to give these a listen, and I've heard various songs and enjoyed them. So I played Misplaced Child, and I thought it was a great album, but it didn't get as much love off me, so I thought I need to go back and give them more love. So happy to get that one in my collection. Then we have U2 New Year's Day, Treasure, Whatever Happened to the Chop, plus live versions of Fire, I Threw a Brick Through a Window, and A Boy Without Me. So that's another one U2 to my collection. Then we have Dire Straits, Private Investigations. Side B is Badges, Posters, Stickers and T-shirts. What a name for a song. I don't believe I've actually listened to that song. I may have on their, if it's on one of their studio albums, then I have their back catalogue. So yes, I have listened to it, but I'm not really familiar with it. Then we have Shop Dress Man, ZZ Top, with I Got the Six as a B-side. This was from the album Eliminator. I actually really enjoyed this song. This was awesome to get in my collection. Then we have another Kraftwerk. This one's Pocket Calculator, which is awesome. Track 2 is, I actually don't know about track 2, because as you can see, it's all in, is that Chinese or Japanese, and I'm not good with my Chinese or Japanese, so Pocket in my calculator. And what's track 2? Dentaku. Awesome. I've actually not listened to the second track, but Pocket Calculators is awesome. Then we have Meatloaf. This one's Midnight of the Lost and Found Special 4-track tour edition, which is absolutely awesome. I can't believe somebody threw this away. Midnight of the Lost and Found remix, Fallen Angel remix, Bad Out of Hell live version, Dead Ringer for Love long version. So it says Meatloaf British Tour 1987, Keep on Rocking. I doubt that's signed by Meatloaf, but that would be cool if it was. And there's the, as you can see, which is awesome. So that is pretty cool to grab that and snag that one on my collection. Now we'll move on to the 12-inch. I've got quite a lot of 12-inch here, over 20 something to show you, and can't believe somebody would basically throw these away. So we're getting to the 12-inch. This next one's Face Value, Phil Collins. I've actually got it on CD, but I've never got around to getting it on vinyl, and it's absolutely awesome to get a copy of that on vinyl. So I do love Phil Collins stuff, because I love Genesis, so his solo stuff is awesome. Then we have Bad Attitude, Meatloaf. I actually had this album a while ago, but it was damaged when I had it, and the vinyl sort of played, but I thought I need a better copy and I need a good condition one. This one, as you can see, it just needs a bit of thingy there. It just needs a bit of glue, but other than that, it's got it in there, which is awesome. So I will be getting that special glue that you can get a hold of, and I will be putting that back in the, oh, bear with me, I will be putting that and gluing it back on. But I'm happy to actually get this one in my collection because I don't have it. Because I did want some more of the Meatloaf, and I thought I need to add these to my collection. I went through my Meatloaf to find out which ones I've got, and I've only got like 2 Meatloaf, which I thought on vinyl. And I was like, oh, I thought I actually had more Meatloaf on vinyl, but I'd only got 2, so I'm happy to grab that one in my collection. And this one, actually over the moon to get this one in my collection. Dead Ringer, awesome to find that, to get that on vinyl. And as I said, these vinyls are really good condition, so some of these well looked after them, so I'm happy about that. Enough of Meatloaf. Pardon me. Midnight of the Lost and Found, such an ace album. Razor's Edge was my favourite track off this album, but then obviously you got like Wolf at Your Door, If You Really Want To, Fallen Angel, Priscilla and stuff like that, which is a cool album. Then this one, I've got Bat Out of Hell 2, Back Into Hell. I've got that one on vinyl, and I genuinely thought that Bat Out of Hell 1, I thought I had it on vinyl, and I looked, I didn't have it, so there you go, Bat Out of Hell 1, so I'm over the moon to actually get that one in my collection. Bat Out of Hell is a masterpiece, that song, and obviously Ever Can Wait, 2 Out of 3 Ain't Bad, Paradise by the Dashboard Light, For Crying Out Loud. Just the album's awesome. I was gutted that he really upset when he passed away, but absolutely awesome. Cool to get that one in my collection. Then this band I know nothing of. I probably know one song. Is it More Than a Feeling? I believe these who sung this one, so I'm really not sure. I'm gonna say, was it them or something? But this album is High Fidelity, and this one's REO Speedwagon. Really don't know much about this band, so that's gonna go in my to play vinyl, to actually check them out, to see what I actually think of that band. Because I've got a pile of to play CD and vinyl, which say I pick them up off car boots for like 50p a pound or something like that, and I'll give it a go, because you never know, I might have discovered another artist that I like, and if not, I just pass it on to somebody that will be interested. But this one was awesome. Contains language that some people might may find offensive, and this one's Guns N' Roses Lies Picture exclusive. Awesome that is. Actually can't believe, still pinching myself, that people would actually throw away these vinyl. So is it picture exclusive, picture disc or something like that? No, it's just the, as you can see, it's just a standard black vinyl, but I'm not sure if they say picture exclusive because of that. Live Like a Suicide. Awesome. So actually cool to get this one in my collection, because I've only got on vinyl, I've only actually got the greatest hits of Guns N' Roses on vinyl. I've got most of the back catalogue on CD, I just never got around to getting them on vinyl, so happy to get that one. This next band, I believe they've got a song out called Barracuda, because I remember playing it on Guitar Hero, and I know virtually nothing about this band, but this one's Bad Animals, and this one is, I believe they're US classic rock or something like that, Heart. So correct me if I'm wrong, I know not really nothing about this band, so other than, is it on here? No, I'm just seeing if there was anything that I recognise, but no, so that one's going to be in that poll to listen to actually see what I think of them, which is awesome. Then we have Clutching at Straws, another Marillion. Actually can't believe they've thrown away these Marillion albums. And Incommunicado, I believe I've heard that because I recognise that song, so I might have heard that one, but I can't wait to give these album a listen, give them a go. Then we have, this album is, does it actually say what the album is? Brain Salad Surgery, is it called the Brain Salad Surgery? And this one's Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I don't know much about this band, all I know is progressive rock. So the minute it says progressive rock, I thought, I love my progressive rock, like Genesis, Yes, and then Rush, and then I like the progressive metal like Dream Theater and that sort of stuff. So I thought I'm going to stick that into the pile and give that a listen. And you never know, I may enjoy that and add that one to my collection. Can't wait to give it a listen. Then we have Script for a Jester's Tear, which is another Marillion album. Now, I believe I have listened to this album because I remembered quite a few songs off here and I remembered the title, so I'm pretty sure I have listened to this album, but I'm can't wait to give it another listen. Another REO Speedwagon. This one's good, Trouble. So, as I said, I don't know nothing about this band, but what's on here then? I don't know nothing about that, so this album I'm going to go in with blind, so that's in the pile that I'm going to be checking out and see what I actually think of them. Then we have Into the Fire, which is Bryan Adams. I actually don't have this on vinyl, so I'm so happy to get this copy on vinyl. And obviously Victims of Love and Into the Fire are my favourite tracks off this album, but I've got quite a few Bryan Adams on vinyl, so I'm happy to get that one. Don't have it in my collection. This next one is obviously something different from rock and metal, and this one is Clannad Legends, which is Robin and Sherwood. I believe it's a whole Robin and Sherwood soundtrack because I've been after it for a while, the Robin and Sherwood, and my brother said it's his soundtrack, so I believe him because he said he's got it on vinyl, so I can't wait to give this a listen. I've heard the theme, so I can't wait to give the full vinyl a listen. Then we have Mozart, Ein Klein Nachtmusik, and Johann Strauss, Ravel, Tchaikovsky. So I believe this one is probably like a compilation of classical, so that's awesome. I'll give that one a listen. Another Heart. This one is, does it actually say? It's just Heart, so I'm not sure if it's just Heart, but as I said, I don't virtually know nothing about this band. Just checking to see if I know any of them songs, and I don't, so I'm going to be blind with them, so I can't wait to give them a listen to see if I've discovered a new artist that I like, or is it something that's going to be passed on to a friend. Then we have the complete Mike Oldfield. Is this one actually best of? Let's have a look if it's on here. No, I actually thought Tubular Bells was on here, but it's not. It's probably the only track on Tubular Bells that I played the album. It's the only album I know of his, so I thought I'm going to give this one a go and actually see what I think of this album, but that's awesome. Then, mentioned about this earlier, so I'm happy that it's on vinyl. I've got a copy on vinyl, so once I've done all these videos, I will be getting all these played. Some of them will be going in that pile, as I said, a pile to bands to check out, and the other one is just a band that I'll listen to the album before I stick them in my collection. And this one's another Marillion, Misplaced Childhood. As my friend Bruce has said, it's the best concept album of all time, and I've listened to it and I need to give it more love, but what I've heard, it's just awesome. Then this next one is Tango in the Night, Fleetwood Mac. I only know a handful of songs, and I've actually got is it Rumours or something like that, a best of the one. I've got the one best of, and I've listened to it, quite enjoyed it, and I thought I wouldn't mind getting some of their stuff, so there we go, one album to listen to. Oh, another Marillion. This one is Fugazi. I don't believe I've listened to this one, but I'm just checking if there's... Oh, Punch and Judy's on here. Don't know if I have listened to this album, so can't wait to give that one a listen. Then we have Johann Strauss, Waltz and Polkas, Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra. So another classical one to give a listen. As I said, the people thought it was a bit weird because I play death metal, and then there's like black metal, power metal, symphonic metal, and grindcore and all that sort of stuff. And then I go to 80s and it's classical, so my music taste is all over the shop. This band I know nothing of. This album's Kilroy was here. Don't know nothing about the band. I know they exist. I believe they're a US classic rock, or the very classic stuff, but Styx. Virtually know nothing about them, so I'm going in effectively blind with this, so actually can't wait to give that a listen and see what I think. This one was awesome, so can't believe this was in the lot and this one's making movies. I do have their back catalogue on CD. I'm just happy to get some of their stuff on vinyl. Dire Straits, which is awesome. But yeah, Tunnel of Love is my standout track off this album. Can't wait to give that one a listen. Then this one was one of the holy grails that I found, and I do have this one in my collection, and it is Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. I'm shocked that somebody actually threw this away. This is the Bella Condition one, because my one was a bit battered on the side, purely because I got it like off a car boot for 50p years ago, and it's been through hell. It had, so I grabbed it and I thought it would do for now, but I can't believe I found a Bella copy, so that one's in my collection. Then we have Europe, The Final Countdown, such a great album. As I said, Carrie, Cherokee, Time Has Come, but The Final Countdown, that track is a masterpiece. Love the song, so super happy to get that one in my collection. Then we have Dire Straits, and that one is Love Over Gold. So I actually can't believe somebody threw that one away. Madness that they threw all these away. And then one which is something completely different, and this one's actually, which is the Pet Shop Boys, because I do quite like some of their stuff. Plus one of my bands that I love, Mnemic, however you want to pronounce it, they do a cover of Wild Boys, and then obviously when I hear a cover and I realise there's an original, I'll go to the original version and check it out, and didn't mind it. Plus the video Heartbeat, which features is it on here? Yep, Heart, which features Sir Ian McKellen, and I thought cool, so I've added that one to my collection. I do have that on CD and cassette, don't have it on vinyl. I do now, so when I want something different, because every now and again I want something different from like rock and metal, and I want to fancy a break or something, I'll listen to stuff like, say, Pet Shop Boys, David Bowie, David Essex, that sort of stuff. So yeah, that was my works finds. I couldn't believe they threw them away, but some of the other stuff was like Midger, as I said, OMD. I'm trying to think the other ones like David Essex, Slade, Wizard, Michael Jackson, and that sort of stuff. So most of that has gone to my brother, because he's into all that sort of stuff, so he's added it to his collection. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video on my works find. Still pinching myself that I actually found most of that and it came into work. So yeah, if you're new to this channel, if you want to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that sort of good stuff, because it's mainly unboxing videos, and then show off my latest haul, stuff I find at work, show off my collection, talk about the bands I love, gig reviews, reviews, that sort of stuff. So yeah, hope you guys or you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one, so have a good one, and I shall see you later. So ta-ra a bit, as us Brummies say.